At this point, I'm just going to assume you're already familiar with Earth's mightiest heroes and their latest adventures in Avengers: Age of Ultron. Not only is it destined to be one of the biggest movies of the year, but one of the biggest movies of all time. Marvel has us hooked, and so far, that's a good thing. The story opens with the entire team on a mission to eradicate Hydra and reclaim Loki's mysterious scepter that the enemy has been using to experiment on people. With that victory quickly and dramatically under the belt, all seems under control until Tony Stark, impetuous as ever, decides to use the scepter himself to create the ultimate artificial intelligence in a bid to protect Earth from what he can't himself. Of course, in unleashing this intelligence in the form of Ultron, he just creates the sort of thing he feared. After Guardians of the Galaxy, it's nice to come back to Earth for a bit. Taking a page from the Winter Soldier, Ultron's is a homegrown threat. Despite being a world in peril plot, the stakes feel smaller than before, with the battle being more personal and confined, which is a good thing. The final battle, in fact, takes place in a remote European town far from the eyes of the world. This keeps the epically proportioned film from becoming overwhelming or just another rehash of what's come before. Ultron is easily one of Marvel's best villains. He's not quite as terrifying as I would have hoped, but he is deliciously evil at times, as well as a bit complicated. He's almost like a child sometimes and has a distinct sense of humor. He allows you to just about empathize with him at times and is really enjoyable to watch as a fully realized character rather than just another MacGuffin or excuse for a battle. Director Joss Whedon does an amazing job giving all the characters their moments, and Hawkeye is the surprise breakout star here. Despite the best efforts, however, this film still feels a bit undercooked, due mainly to the many moving parts. With an ever-growing cast to deal with, along with connecting the 10 previous films to the already planned 11 more, this film suffers a bit from being that bridge, not allowing it to fully flourish as its own creation. Despite not being Marvel's best, it's certainly not their worst. Age of Ultron offers incredibly well choreographed action sequences that showcase the superhero's abilities in new ways. It continues to deliver great one-liners and hold a sense of humor even amidst of crisis. Characters and relationships continue to be developed, and the story manages to remain mostly plot hole free. If it wasn't for the fact that Marvel has recently blown our expectations out of the water with such innovative titles as The Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy, we would be praising this as the greatest comic book movie of all time. As it is, it's a bit of a letdown, if only due to its own massive hype and Marvel's ever-rising bar of excellence. I give Avengers: Age of Ultron a 4 out of 5. I'm Hamilton Whitney, and you can check out full reviews of this and other films, as well as movie screening giveaways on filmhamster.com.